I am the almost professional amateur comic Tim Morgan. Welcome to FAT-Tastic Friday number 7. Okay, so it's been 5 weeks since my last FAT-Tastic Friday episode. And that's because I was doing them weekly and then decided to say, let's do it about once a month because my channel was starting to look like the Tim Morgan Weight Loss Network. And the primary focus of APAC 2002 YouTube channel is radio comedy, not weight loss. So, where are we now? Well, since the last 5 weeks, I have been doing more or less 14 minutes a day, 5 days a week on my elliptical. Well, I was doing that for the first 3 or 4 weeks. And then last week, everything kind of fell apart because I wasn't feeling well like the entire week. So I didn't get on my elliptical at all last week. I have been on it 4 times this week. And I was going to do more weight training. And yes, I have been doing more weight training. So I've been doing that once a week. I've been doing like arm exercises and a bit of push-ups, stuff like that, some sort of calf raises. I was going to also be doing 14 or 15,000 steps per day, Monday to Friday. I was doing that, or close to that, and then the last week or so, my daughter's schedule has changed, so we're not doing this summer camp thing anymore, so I've been maintaining about 10,000 steps a day, except for last week when I wasn't feeling well. What has this all worked out to? We're going to go to the measurements. The last measurement we did for my stomach came in at 47 and a half inches, which was a half an inch more than my initial measurement on FAT-Tastic Friday number 1, which was 47 inches. So let's start there. Where are we progress-wise on the whole spare tire thing? Once again, I like using the inch side as opposed to the metric side because I find inches are far more embarrassing. Again, not sucking in at all. Trying to keep this as embarrassing as possible. So, looks like just under 47 inches. Yay. So like 46 3/4 or something like that. All right. Let's check out the progress, if there has been any, on the weight loss. Because one week, I dropped in weight and stayed the same on belly. Last time I weighed in at 235.0, which was half a pound above my all-time FAT-Tastic Friday record of 234.5. I had hoped to lose between 5 and 10 pounds over the last 5 weeks. That's what I said in FAT-Tastic Friday number 6. So, 235.0 was last week's. Let's see what we are. Last episodes. Let's see where we are now, 5 weeks later. Teased me just for a second. It said 233.5, then it went to 234.0. Try that again. 232.5. All right. 232.5. Okay, let's see if I want to get 3 in a row just to make sure. $232.5. Okay. So it's nowhere near the 5 to 10 pound range I was hoping for, because in the last episode I had said you can safely lose between 1 and 2 pounds per week. And my last weigh-in, as I said, was 235.0. So 232.5. Well, it's better than nothing, and it is a new all-time low as far as this series is concerned. The lowest I've been in my adult life in the last 6 years or so was 211, and I was using the same scale. And that was when I was training to get into the Canadian military. Not as low as I wanted, but as I said, better than nothing. Going forward, going to continue working out. My working out may actually cause me to gain weight in this case, muscle mass. So that will play with the figures a little. I'm going to continue exercising, doing weights every week, and continue with the 14 minutes 4 to 5 days a week on the elliptical. And I want to at least maintain 10,000 steps a day. We'll see if I can go over that, but it's a bit harder now because walking isn't part of my normal routine because it's summertime and the kids are, not in daycare or not in school. But gonna at least maintain the 10,000. And we'll see where we are next month. The next FAT-Tastic Friday will either be the end of August or the beginning of September. I've got some things going on with family trips towards the end of August, so we'll see how that shakes out. So like I said, either the end of August or beginning of September for the next FAT-Tastic Friday. Thanks again for tuning in. If you have any comments or advice, feel free to leave them in the comments below, because nobody has so far. Well, very few. All right, have a good weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday for the regular Monday radio comedy video upload. Oh, and by the way, I'm now up to 8 stations that cover APAC's weekly radio broadcast. So we were at 6 for a very long time, but recently added 2 more. If you want to find out who those stations are, by all means, go check out the APAC Facebook group page. Link for that in the description below. Thanks again.